For a number of months now, we've been telling you that Teen Kids News has been nominated for an Emmy.
The Emmy Award is the highest award you can receive in television. It's a really huge honor.
Back in July, the New York chapter of the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences announced this year's nominees. It was quite a list. In 156 categories, there were more than 2,000 entries from which 817 nominations were chosen. The categories included news, documentary, sports, as well as all kinds of special programming and individual crafts like writing and editing. Teen Kids News was entered in the category for teen programming.
All of a sudden, my mom comes in the room and she tells me that she got an email from Mary Lou, the show's producer.
And as soon as I opened the email, I was like, oh my goodness, Mom, Teen Kids News
was nominated for an Emmy.
And I was like, what? Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
Really exciting to find out that we were nominated.
So it was an awesome moment.
It certainly was, for all of us here at Teen Kids News. The program we submitted was particularly meaningful because it celebrated our 20th year on TV. Here's a clip.
A news program specifically for teens, delivered by teens. That was the groundbreaking concept behind Teen Kids News. Ava looks back at some of the highlights.
And Luke, there's been a lot of highlights over the past 20 years. But let's go back in time to that very first program.
Hi, I'm Mwanza.
And I'm Haley.
When I got tapped to be on Teen Kids News, I think I was doing commercials and did some theater productions. Most notably, I played young Simba in The Lion King. But that was very different than delivering the news in the way we were doing on Teen Kids News.
Each program began with a quick overview of the week's top news stories.
With the world headlines, here's Lauren.
After years of frustrating negotiations...
There's always been news shows for adults on TV, but this one was different. It was directly for teens.
The program's sportscaster was Cody, son of the legendary football quarterback Frank Gifford.
Cody tells us about a brand new sports star.
Mwanza, you're going to meet a 13-year-old girl who puts the we into the game of golf.
Rounding out the first season's reporting team were Natalie, John, Lily, Sam, Jenna, and Felipe.
If you missed the war on public television, you might want to check it out.
I remember the first couple of times that I was there, and I remember thinking really immediately that the other kids were really, really smart. I felt really honored to be with such smart kids, and I felt like I wanted to be doing a really good job.
Hi, I'm Nicole, and this is host of...
Not yet a teen, Nicole wasn't old enough to be a regular reporter, so she became the program's first cub reporter.
Cats and kittens from around the world came to the giant CFA cat show.
So the cat story was my first story. I was at the ripe age of 10. But I do think that that was an advantage for me because at the age of 10, you don't really have the awareness yet to be nervous. So I was kind of just thrown into it and do this, interview the cat.
I guess the cat's got its tongue.
The idea for Teen Kids News came from Albert Primo. He's famous for creating the most popular news format in America, eyewitness news.
Well, back in the 60s, it was one anchor man reading the news to one big, large audience. And that anchor man was a man, and it was a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant man. And what Eyewitness News did was to bring reporters onto the set and create a family of news people.
And he tapped one of the top producers at Eyewitness News, Alan Weiss, to create the program. As the executive producers, Albert and Alan set the show's look, feel, and most important of all, its guiding vision. Best described as news you can use.
It was definitely a program we all were very proud of. When we return, I'll tell you how the big night went.
And here I have the magic envelope. Let's see who the winner is of the Emmy tonight.
The Emmys is always an exciting event, but it was even more exciting this year because we submitted one of our programs. The prestigious competition is a two-step process.
First, you submit an entry, then it goes through a judging process, and you hope it gets nominated.
And this year, the competition was particularly fierce. More than 2,000 entries were sent in. Of those, fewer than half received nominations. That announcement came out last July.
In the category Teen, 13 to 19, short or long-form content, here are the nominees.
In all, there were 4 programs nominated, including us.
Teen Kids News 20th Anniversary Special, My 9 News WWOR.
Being nominated was pretty amazing. It's a great feat for everyone involved on the Teen Kids News team.
Being nominated for an Emmy is an incredible honor to anyone working in media.
And we were certainly honored. And we couldn't wait for the second step in the experience.
And that's when they hold the big gala and announce the winners.
Finally, the big night arrived.
Everyone was fully decked out, gowns and tuxedos. There was a big red carpet, everyone was posing for the camera, and everyone was just very excited.
And that was my first time walking a red carpet, so that was an amazing experience as well, to stop and take pictures.
And it definitely looked a lot like what you see on TV with the Oscars and other awards shows.
Welcome to the 66th Annual New York Emmy Awards.
The giant ballroom in New York's Marriott Marquis Hotel was filled with hundreds of hopefuls.
Teen Kids News had a table of its own. And as category after category was announced, the anticipation just kept building and building.
We were flipping through the pages of the program, and we were praying. We got more and more anxious as time went on. We were really nervous.
And we were just sitting there staring at each other like, oh my goodness, this is so exciting, and we can't wait to hear if we're going to be called as the winner.
Here I have the magic envelope. Let's see who the winner is of the Emmy tonight. We're gonna have 2 winners tonight.
One Emmy went to a program about dancers getting ready to perform as the halftime entertainment for the Harlem Globetrotters.
And the second Emmy goes to Teen Kids News 20th Anniversary Special, My 9 News WWOR.
As soon as we heard Teen Kids News,
we literally all started screaming and cheering and clapping, and I think I even cried a little. I was so excited.
I'm pretty sure the entire room looked at us because they heard how loud we were. But we were all so happy.
Everyone just felt so excited and walking on cloud 9, and we ran up to the stage.
Hey everybody! I'm Mary Lou Yacoub. I'm the producer of Teen Kids News, and I am honored to accept this Emmy Award on behalf of the rest of our team, specifically our executive producer and writer, Alan J. Weiss, and 2 members of our creative team, Rick Levon and David Lauterbach. And of course, our young reporters, some of whom are standing with me here tonight. Lila and Ava, currently on the show. Katie and Jessica, who came back to contribute to our 20th anniversary special, which is being honored tonight. So we are very, very happy. And I also need to give a shout out to a visionary who made this possible, Albert T. Primo. As many of you no doubt know, he created the eyewitness news format in the 1960s. And in 2002, he came to Alan Weiss and said, let's do the same thing for teens. The rest is history. 20 more years of Teen Kids News.
While Mary Lou, the producer, was giving the acceptance speech, since they only gave us 1 Emmy, we decided to all hold the Emmy together.
So when we were standing at the stage, I looked around and I was like, oh my goodness, this room is huge. There's so many talented people in here, and the spotlight was on us, and it really felt like a proud moment to just be there to represent Teen Kids News alongside my other reporters.
After the speech, we walked off stage and we went to a private area where we got our photos taken with the Emmy.
We each took a photo with the Emmy individually. We took a lot of group photos. My dad is a former journalist, and he was like, I am taking a photo with you with the Emmy. So I got a photo with my dad.
And truly, it's such an honor to receive the Emmy Award.
It really means that we went above and beyond, and the industry professionals really noticed that.
I've been part of Teen Kids News for 10 years, so to win an Emmy for my participation with Teen Kids News for the 20th anniversary and being my 10 years with the show, it was really special.
As a high school student who is very interested in journalism as a career, both through Teen Kids News and I write for my school newspaper, it was just a thrilling experience.
To be a part of Teen Kids News, it's just such a unique experience. It's not every day that you're told you can be on TV in front of all of these viewers and have your name and your face associated with this great production.
Being part of Teen Kids News is not only being part of journalism history. I mean, we're working with the founder of Eyewitness News, Al Primo, veterans in the industry like Alan Weiss and Mary Lou Yacoub, but it's also being part of educational TV for kids or for young people. And there aren't many shows that do that.
And being that I'm a college student who is studying journalism and communications, to say I've won an Emmy while I'm in college is just an incredible honor, and that wouldn't be possible without Teen Kids News.
Winning an Emmy is certainly thrilling. I recently joined the team, and already I know that the true honor of working on Teen Kids News is being part of a program that helps teens live better, safer lives. For the Emmy Award-winning Teen Kids News, I'm Reed.